It's story time. It's story time. Come on, gather around because it's story time. Welcome to the story time with me. We're gonna read books. We're gonna have some laughs. We're gonna smile today. We're gonna have a lot of laughs because it's story time with Nina. Story time with Nina. Story time with Nina. Story time with Nina.
Well, hello and continued happy Pride Month to you and everyone in your family and around you as we continue to celebrate LGBTQIA plus Pride right here at Storytime with Nina. Well, I'm telling you what, we're okay. So this is the last official episode of Pride Month. But we're going to continue it on to the next month, too, because we've got so many good stories. But I did pick a book that I just am in love with. We've read this author once before on Storytime. And you might remember Julián is a Mermaid, which is one of my all-time favorite books that we've ever done at Storytime. And it's by author and illustrator and actor Jessica Love. Well, today, friends, wherever you are, we have the second book from Jessica Love, and this one is Julian at the Wedding, and we're going to read it here in just a few moments. I know my friend JJ, who's here with us every week, he also loves this author, and these are some of the most beautiful illustrations I've ever seen in any book, and I'm really thrilled that we get to share it today. But before we read it, of course, as we celebrate LGBTQIA plus Pride, as it goes on, and it might conclude wherever you might be this coming weekend or wherever you might be, I want to just remind you that we celebrate the beauty and wonder of individuality. And that's really what we're going to celebrate today in today's book. It's so important to be you, right? I say that all the time. Go big, be kind, be you. And I always say, well, there's only one you. And it's true. There's only one you in this world. And as we celebrate LGBTQIA plus Pride, we're reminded of how important each and every one of us are and how important our own individual song, our heartbeat song is. That's what it's a dum. And my heartbeat song, though my heartbeat might sound like yours, my heartbeat song is probably a little bit different of a melody than yours. And that's great. And when my heartbeat song plays with your heartbeat song, we have these beautiful songs that play all over the world, us to celebrate one another. And that's what LGBTQIA plus Pride is all about. So I say to you, happy Pride. Happy, happy Pride. And I want to say thank you again for celebrating your Pride season with me, all Pride Month long, month of June, and celebrating LGBTQIA plus voices. It's very, very important we lift each other up, especially now. So I want to say thank you for joining me always. Now, as we always do, make sure you've got a snack and a sippy, because we are going to read a beautiful book that concludes our Pride celebration officially here at Storytime with Nina. And this is Julian at the Wedding by Jessica Love. Julian at the Wedding. And you can see, let's start with this first beautiful illustration. What I love about these books is we get to see the story in pictures and words. So it looks like Julián and his grandma are going to a wedding, and Julián's all dressed up, and grandma looks great too, doesn't she? And look, the title page, Julian at the Wedding. You can see Julián and their grandmother meeting up with grandma's friends and a new friend in an orange dress with a cool backwards baseball cap. I want to find out who that is. This is Julián. Julián in an awesome purple outfit with the flowers on the lapel. And this is Marisol. Marisol with the flower headband and the beautiful orange dress. And today, they're going to be in a wedding. Have you ever been in a wedding before? Oh, I never have, but I imagine it'd be really cool. Well, today we're going to find out what Julián and Marisol's experience is at Julián and the Wedding. So look, Julián and Marisol are meeting for the very first time. And it looks like their grandmas are old friends who are talking and having fun with them. And today they're going to be in a wedding. Oh my goodness. Those are the brides. And that's their dog, Gloria. I love Gloria. Oh, And I love how beautiful the brides look. Don't the brides look beautiful wearing white? One is in a white suit, and one is in a white gown, and the one in the white gown has a veil with all those beautiful feathers in their hair, and the other is in a gorgeous, gorgeous suit and has a basket full of flowers. I meant to say flowers in her hair. I said feathers, but she has flowers in her hair, and she has a basket full of leaves and petals and flowers. And their dog just looks so happy that they're finally getting married. Aren't the brides just beautiful? If you look at the next picture, you can see Julián and Marisol and the dog Gloria. And Marisol looks like she's the flower girl, so she's throwing the flowers as Julián looks on, holding the leash of Gloria. A wedding is a party for love. That's right. You know, June is the month. It's like where the most weddings seem to always happen in June. But also June's LGBTQIA+ Pride Month, where we celebrate love, where love is love is love is love. And a wedding is a party for love. And you can see in this picture, the two brides kiss, and Marisol throws the flowers, and Julián just looks up in awe of that beautiful expression of love. And after the wedding, you can see the grandmas all gather at the table and they're talking and having conversation and laughing and celebrating in the nuptials of these two beautiful brides. And you can see Julián and Marisol talking. What do you think they're talking about? I bet Marisol's saying, wow, those brides sure did look pretty. And I bet Julián's going, huh, are you kidding? Those brides were gorgeous. See? They're having an adventure, having a wonderful time at the wedding that they were just in. And then Marisol has an idea. Hey, Julián, let's sneak under the table. Let's go on an adventure. So Julián and Marisol crawl under the table, and Marisol, as you can see in the illustration, puts her crown of flowers on Julián's head. And Julián looks beautiful. Marisol thinks it's perfect. And oh, here comes Gloria right under the table too. And Gloria thinks it's beautiful too. And then look, let's go, whispers Marisol. And look, Gloria's ready for an adventure too, looking up at Marisol, ready to take the lead. And Julián's excited as well, as Marisol whispers, let's go. And off they run from underneath the wedding party table. Their grandmas look on, and you can see they're smiling as they watch Julián and Marisol go have an adventure. And it looks like there's a beautiful tree in the distance that they're running towards. And it is. It's what I think that tree's called a weeping willow. And Marisol pulls open the leaves and the branches of that weeping willow, and she says, it's a fairy house. Well, Julián whispers that actually. Julián whispers and he goes, it's a fairy house. And Julián starts to feel the branches and rub and feel beautiful and just look at the branches and look at how the branches envelop him. And Julián, they say, Marisol? With a question mark. And Marisol has gone off. She's playing with Gloria in the yard, chasing after Gloria, laughing and rolling around and having fun in the grass. And playing with Gloria and giggling and just getting all over the grass in the yard, having the best time. And Marisol, Julián walks upon Marisol. And Marisol's covered in dirt. And Julián goes, oh! And Marisol looks down at her dress and she says, uh-oh. And Gloria looks up at the dress too. Oh no, she's at this wedding for the brides. And her dress is soiled. It's dirty. Julián has a bright idea. So Julián takes Marisol back to the fairy princess house. And look, you can see as the light of the night is coming down, and a light from the lamppost is coming on. Julián has an idea. So what's Julián do? Julián begins to take off his shirt and give it to Marisol. Marisol turns around, and they put on the white shirt that Julián had on, and Julián then puts back on their jacket. And then Julián gathers branches and comes up to Marisol and starts to put the branches, like it looks like a boa or like a jacket, a very fancy feather coat, but it's branches and leaves. And Julián begins to put it on Marisol and tie it around to make Marisol look fancy and beautiful for the wedding. In fact, they almost look like wings. If you see in that one illustration, and Julián and Marisol are so excited. They took that dirty dress and they made it something beautiful. In fact, they are imagining that they're little fairies and they're flying in this fairy house. That's incredible. Look at all that kindness overflowing as Julián and Marisol fly above and have all this adventure and fun together. And their giggles could be heard because here come grandmas as they open up the fairy princess house. They look inside and they see Julián and Marisol. And Julián's like, oh! You can see Julián as they have that flower crown that Marisol gave them. And you can see Marisol in that beautiful leaf boa that Julián gave them. In that white blouse and covered and with the little tie from the dress. And you can see the orange dress is in a pile covered in dirt. Oh no! Marisol says to Grandma, I got dirty. As they hold the orange dress. And Grandma says, yes, Mija, but now you have wings. And puts a baseball cap back on Marisol's head. And then the two brides, looking beautiful and radiant as ever, cry out, there you are, to Julián and Marisol, who are off having a wonderful adventure, becoming the best of friends. And you can see Julián and Marisol skipping toward the brides. Julián wearing their clothes, feeling comfortable in their skin. Marisol wearing the clothes they like to wear and feeling comfortable in their skin. And the two grandmas behind, laughing and enjoying one another. And then there was dancing. And you look on, you can see all of the wedding guests dancing in the crowd, having the best time and celebrating that love is love is love is love. And love is something we should always celebrate. Then, as the wedding night went on, the couple danced the night away underneath a beautiful tree with lanterns lighting their path towards their future. And the two grandmas sitting, enjoying another piece of wedding cake. And Julián and Marisol, with Gloria in their lap, napping from a very long, adventurous day of becoming not only fairies, but the best wedding guests ever. There's something to be said for celebrating yourself. And in Julián at the Wedding, we see Marisol and Julián really celebrate themselves and what they're comfortable in. You know, clothing does allow us to express ourselves. And we see Julián and Marisol expressing themselves in wonderful ways, you know? Marisol's the kind of girl who likes to roll around in the dirt and get dirty. And, you know, and Julián is the kind of boy who loves to play with branches and maybe look like pretty. I'm the kind of boy that likes to look pretty too. Regardless of whatever you like to feel comfortable in, know that being you is the best that you can be. And today we celebrate you. Happy Pride. I do want to say this is a very special story time with Nina. Parents and caregivers, go beyond the book. Explore the adventures of Julián at the Wedding. And if you haven't yet, make sure you grab Julián is a Mermaid. It is by far one of my very favorites. It's a classic here at Storytime with Nina. Thank you to our author, Jessica Love, and thank you for tuning in. Happy Pride. I hope you continue to celebrate yourself and always celebrate others. Go big, be kind, be you. I'll see you in the next episode.
You are wonderful. You're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Now sing this to someone you love, someone you think is very special. You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Anytime you're feeling sad and blue, remember you're special, 'cause there's only one you. You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Thank you for singing with me, and always remember just how special you really are. Go big, be kind, be you. Go big, be kind, be you.